Okay, so assuming this is the first time in your life you've ever seen me before, I want you to just take a wild guess as to what my job was. I'll give you a second to think about it. You can leave it in the comments below. Pause the video if you need to. You're absolutely right. I was a barista. Let it be known that I am not bashing the company that I'm not going to name as a whole, okay? I am simply making fun of myself and the situation. Just think of this whole thing as like an online stand-up routine, except it's going to be heavily edited because I stutter a lot. So yes, I was a barista for a whole month. The main reason why I did it was because A, I was strapped for cash, and B, I've never been a barista before, so I just figured that it was just a canon event for me to eventually at some point in my life just have a job as a barista, so I just had to get that squared away. Plus, I freaking love coffee, and I was very excited about the prospect of making a $7 to $8 iced latte all on my own, and now I will because I have the recipes now. So why was I fired? Basically, my ADHD ass couldn't retain the information after 3 weeks of training, but keep in mind, for the first couple of weeks, they gave me the most minimal hours imaginable, and I've never been a barista before. So yes, I may have looked the part, but I actually heavily struggled with steaming the milk to the proper temperature because, unlike everyone else there, my hands are not numb to blistering heat. I am sorry. And you might be thinking, well, you should have studied the menu and the methods more in your free time then. Not for nothing, but if you're gonna pay me minimum wage and minimal hours, then I am paying you minimal mind, okay? That's just how it goes. And the training itself was, an experience. The first 3 days I was there, I wasn't even trained by a person. Like, I had to read off this document that the Slack overlord sent me that was very clearly AI generated and just contained some inaccurate information. It was wrong. Like, it would say where things were, and it wasn't there. And then they had me off for a whole week before I was actually trained by a human. Like, if this is really the future of job training here, then we're not even cooked anymore. We're full on cremated and fried. And this isn't even mentioning the fact that I had to pay for parking. Like, the area in which this establishment was located in, it was not a car-friendly area. And I had to pay for parking for a minimum wage job. A minimum wage job plus tips, but still a minimum wage job. And I had to pay for parking. I would basically work an hour for free at times. Like, that did not help the stress of the situation. And okay, I get that the job isn't for everyone, right? It's a high pressure environment that involves minimal mistakes during high volume times, and I'm expected to make the drinks quickly and accurately. Like, I understand completely, okay? Did I happen to screw up practically every drink I made on my first and apparently only day of training? Yes. But in my defense, I'll have you know that I made sure that the drink I made for myself that day was perfect. So that's gotta count for something, right? Plus, at least I was honest about it. I mean, come on. Would you rather me just give the poor customer the wrong drink with the wrong syrup or whatever it has, and for me to just lie about it and act like everything's cool while the customer is dissatisfied with their drink? No! I always made sure that the customer got the drink that they asked for. Even if someone else had to remake it and I had to stay as far away from the espresso machine as possible. And I would say that that makes me a great barista who cares about the customer and the customer satisfaction. So yeah. Oh, well, a good barista would have made it right in the first place. Yeah, well, actually, no one likes to know it all, so checkmate. But yeah, after my first and apparently last day off training, they sent me an email with some constructive feedback and ended it with saying, "We don't think this is the job for you." But they forgot to put down "so far" at the end because I'm still, God forbid, I'm still learning, dude. Like, after all, it's not like I've ever been a barista before. Plus, I kind of knew that I wasn't going to last very long there because on day 2 of my training, when the AI demanded that I clean the bathroom within 6 or 7 minutes, I went in there only to find a giant live roach on the floor. I screamed, like I should have quit right then and there. I don't know why I didn't, but dude, it was disgusting. And when I brought this up to my coworkers, they were very nonchalant about it. So obviously this wasn't the first time this happened, and to be honest, they were probably not paid enough to care. But oh my God, like, why is there a giant roach in the bathroom that I'm expected to clean on my second day? Like, mind you, this is my second impression of the place, but it's okay. Everything's fine. They got rid of the roach, and they also got rid of me. I was basically another roach in their bathroom. So yeah, all this to say, I'm probably not gonna attempt to be a barista again anytime soon, and I low-key have a bachelor's degree in television and digital media, so I don't know why I was trying to play barista, but hey, this makes for excellent content, right? And they say that pursuing a career in any creative field is unrealistic. I've been told that my whole life, but the older I get, the more I realize, you know what else is unrealistic? Obtaining a stable and well-paying salary job. So I'm just gonna do what I want. So subscribe if you think I'm funny, and maybe I'll yap some more. And sing a little.
I've been feeling kinda off today, dehydrated, tired with a stomach ache, but I know I'm gonna be okay. I know I'm gonna be okay, yeah.
That was so